Hello everyone! Today I will talk about classic enchants and why they're still useful in early TBC. I'll compare the classic enchants to some of the TBC ones. This is to give you an idea of the difference. But does this mean it could be a good investment to buy enchanting mats right now? Well, yeah, it actually does. Classic enchant mats are not very expensive, but this could change as less classic mats might show up during TBC. The major reason for this is simply because there will be a huge change to enchanting. In Classic, you can disenchant all gear as a level 1 enchanter. But this will change and require you to reach a certain level to disenchant gear. So the higher level gear, the higher level enchanting you will also need. And we also have to remember that Classic mats is from Classic content, and people will mainly be in TBC content. So now I'll compare some of the Classic enchants to the TBC enchants. Here we have the healing power. It gives 55 plus healing, but the TBC one is 81. This is of course a huge difference when it comes to healing power, but we also have to remember that the TBC enchanting mats might be really expensive compared to the Classic ones. There's also the healing enchant on bracers. In Classic this gives plus 24 healing, and in TBC it's 30. This is a minor upgrade, and we have to remember that the enchanters will actually need to get the formula before they can even do the plus 30. The last healing enchant I'm going to show you is the healing on gloves. In Classic this is 30, while in TBC it's 35. So once again, a minor upgrade. The next thing I'll talk about is the enchants for casters. You can get these different glove enchants in Classic, where you can choose between 20 thrust, fire or shadow damage. The best spell damage enchant for gloves in TBC is plus 20 to all schools. This is of course a good change, because now boomkins and elemental shamans will also be able to get plus spell damage. The weapon enchant for casters is 30 spell damage in Classic, and in TBC it's 40. Not the biggest upgrade, and the recipe for plus 40 is actually a really rare drop, and that's why we might have to go with plus 30 in the beginning. The next thing I'll compare is melee enchants on weapon. The first one is 25 agility on a 2-hand. We also have one in Burning Crusade, and this will give plus 35. There is of course a difference, but at the same time the plus 35 agility is going to be really expensive. The next enchant is strength on a 1-hand weapon. In Classic it's plus 15, while in TBC it's plus 20. It's exactly the same with agility, plus 15 and plus 20. The last weapon enchant that I'm going to cover is the intellect on weapon. In Classic it's plus 22 intellect, and in TBC it's plus 30. The glove enchants will have a huge improvement. In Classic it's plus 7 strength, while in Burning Crusade it's plus 15. So this is actually more than twice as much. It's the exact same with agility on gloves, plus 7 and plus 15. I'm not going to say too much about the brace enchants that are listed right here. Make sure to wait for the TBC ones, because they will be very cheap, as people will do these enchants to level their enchanting. If you're interested in other ways you can prepare for Burning Crusade, then I've actually made some other videos, and I will post those in the description below the video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.